good-looking class audience. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce our Bay Path College faculty, led by our faculty marshal, Professor of Business, Andrea Russo. Gentlemen, our Board of Trustees. Please welcome our clergy and our honorary degree recipients. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of Bay Path College, Dr. Carol Leary. Join in the singing of our national anthem, which will be sung by Amanda April Placeris. Amanda, will you please come forward? Please also remain standing for our invocation.
let us come together in a spirit of reflection. Now is the time. Now is the time to give thanks for friends and family, for lessons learned, for experiences shared, for goals achieved. Now is the time. Now is the time to let go of missteps and misunderstandings, of hurts and disappointments, of distractions and scattered thoughts. Now is the time. Now is the time to be present, to be joyful, to be proud, to be inspired. Now is the time to see yourselves reflected in the eyes and hearts of those gathered in celebration, to acknowledge those who could not join us, to know and feel the love of all. Now is the place, now is the day, now is the time. Amen.
Good afternoon and welcome to our graduates of the class of 2011. Did we make the right decision? I'd also like to welcome our very special guests today, our families and friends, and obviously to our honored guests, our honorary degree recipients, and your commencement speaker who traveled all the way from Thailand, Her Royal Highness Princess Maha Chakri Sirantorn. Thank you. I also extend greetings to members of our Board of Trustees that are seated behind us. We are very proud of each and every one of you because for our faculty and staff and the Board of Trustees, this is the most important day of the entire academic year. And we are proud of each and every one of you. Bay Path continues to grow and flourish. And in many ways, with this graduation, we have returned to our roots because Bay Path was founded in 1897, just a few blocks from the MassMutual Center. So this is our first time at the MassMutual Center, and there is one person I would like to single out because without her help, coordination, and the creativity of putting together all of the festivities for today, I'm not sure we would be here. And that is Barbara Koshan, Assistant to the President. Barbara, thank you very much for all that you did. And I would like to say a special thanks to all the volunteers that assisted her. From our humble beginnings as a college with graduating classes of approximately 100, today we are graduating over 700 students. That is quite an accomplishment. And they are not just from New England, they are from around America and in fact across our world. One thing that remains true about Bay Path College from its very, very beginnings is that we are still known as a caring environment that recognizes the potential of every single student, that supports the dreams of our graduates, and that challenges them to make the world a better place. This is what truly unites this class and the guests we are recognizing today. In every case, Her Royal Highness Princess Maha Chakri Sirantorn, Dr. William Sipple, Peggy and David Starr, and Paige Turco, each of them with you, have helped to improve the world we live in by conducting themselves ethically and passionately in their educational, cultural, business, and philanthropic endeavors. But as you celebrate this unforgettable day, never forget those who made this moment possible. Take the time to thank your family, friends, employers, and staff, your children, who were there when you needed them. In fact, will the graduates please join me now in thanking these extraordinary individuals by standing and applauding for all of them. We certainly appreciate the support you've given to our students. Thank you. There is one special person that I wish to recognize today, our Chair of the Education Department, Professor Estelle Levitt. For over 21 years, she has worked tirelessly to inspire the most critical individuals in a child's life next to their families, their teachers. From our early childhood, elementary education, and secondary education programs to our Master of Science in Education and Special Education, Estelle has been our role model, our mentor, and a friend. Although she is retiring, I know that she will continue to be involved with the college and our students and graduates. Thank you, Estelle, from all of us for your many contributions, your loyal service, and especially your love of your students. It is fitting that Laurel Fortier, an education major in the class of 2011 and a student of Professor Levitt, presents a presentation bouquet to her as a symbol of our appreciation and love. Laurel is now one of the hundreds of Bay Path alumni across the country who are part of a tradition of education excellence and excellent educators because of Professor Levitt's influence. Thank you very much, Estelle. Thank you very much. Now it is time to begin our formal ceremony. Today you will leave us as alumni of Bay Path College. Be proud of your alma mater most of all. Represent it well and stay connected. We extend our very best to all of you on this very special milestone in your life. After my first year at Bay Path, I made an important decision. If I was going to make the most out of my college experience, it was up to me. These are the words of Zara Nizami, a marketing major from Lowell, Massachusetts, who as an undergraduate student embraces the college's motto, Carpe Diem, seize the day. Involved in a number of clubs and organizations on campus, Zara was the captain of the Fusion Dance Team, president of the Black Student Association, and treasurer of the Essence Step Team. A member of the highest honor here at Bay Path, the Maroon Key Honor Society, she has also been an assistant in the It's My Business Summer Program and the Financial Pathways Seminars. Zara enthusiastically states one of the best things she has done at Bay Path was to become a resident assistant at Wright Hall. She was so transformed by that experience that she is focusing her career on higher education administration and hopes to enter graduate school this fall. Zara is joined today by her parents, younger brother, and other family members. Please welcome Zara Nizami.
Sorry, I'm a little tall. Okay. Thank you, President Leary. Good afternoon, everyone. I am honored to speak before this distinguished gathering today. When I came to Bay Path as a first-year student, I was a forensic psychology major. I was going to be a criminal profiler for the FBI, and that was my dream. My sophomore year, I became a marketing major. I was going to be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, and that was my dream. And then my dream became teaching. And then it became event planning. And I'm pretty sure at one point I actually convinced myself, if Sanjaya could do so well on American Idol, then so could I. Now I have a different dream, a dream of going to grad school for higher education. This dream is being realized because of my time here. Our education at Bay Path goes beyond textbooks and GPAs and maroon keys. Those things are great. Okay, maybe buying the textbooks isn't so great. but they are not the most important parts of our education. My education here has not only been academic, it has been personal. I was taught life skills here. Here, I was given the time to get to know myself and love the person I have grown to be. I can enter the world knowing I am prepared. I am prepared for life, to not go the way I expect it to. Our paths may change, and it can be terrifying to not know where life is headed, but that's how it's supposed to be. You will fail tests, you will change careers, you will get fired, you will get hired. You will make up your mind about your life, and then you'll change your mind. You will have 526 epiphanies about what you want to be and where you want to go. And that's completely okay, because I have the answer to the question in all of our minds. Where are we going to end up? The answer is exactly where we're supposed to. And so, no matter which paths you decide to trek, surround yourself with people who support you. And if the changes in your life scare you and you start to doubt yourself, remember this day. Remember this stadium full of people who have spent the last 4 years with you. 4 years of constant change. If you get scared, remember our class slogan. We may not have it all together, but together we have it all. So remember to keep leaning on each other, just the way you have during your time at Bay Path. Also remember that each of you now individually has the capability to handle whatever life may throw your way. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Fellow classmates of 2011, this is our time, and we are so ready for it. Congratulations.
Wonderful job. At the end of every workday, Bay Path One Day a Week Saturday program graduate, Kim Gende, has a smile on her face because she is doing what she loves. A counselor with Family Continuity, a home-based nonprofit social service agency for families in crisis and transition, Kim credits the one-day program for making not only this job, but also a career change possible. After graduating from high school, Kim's life followed a familiar pattern: marriage and then 4 children. And she soon recognized she wanted to do more. She wanted to make a difference in people's lives. Finding many social service jobs required a college degree, this now single mom thought her dream of a social service career was a remote possibility. But then her mom and best friend saw a billboard for the one-day program for the Central Mass campus, and the rest is history. After 3 years in the program, Kim is graduating with a bachelor's degree in psychology. She eagerly anticipates going on to graduate school and earning a Master of Social Work. A resident of Bear, Massachusetts, Kim is joined here today with her mother, stepfather, and 4 children. Please welcome Kimberly Gende.
Thank you, Dr. Leary. A billboard, a heart-to-heart talk, and a lot of courage. That is exactly how it happened 3.5 years ago, when my mom told me about the Bay Path One Day a Week Saturday college she saw advertised on a billboard. I was a mother of 4 children with little hope of making things better for any of us. At the time, I was discouraged with my inability to apply for jobs because I did not have a degree. Mom asked me to do only one thing: get more information about the Saturday program. 1 week later, I had toured the Central Mass campus, taken my placement tests, and signed on for my first 2 classes. Pinch me now, I thought. I must be dreaming. It was then that I was committed to work as hard as I could, for I so desired to change my world, my family's world, and the world around me. Today, I graduate with a bachelor degree in psychology, a member of Psi Chi, and the Maroon Key Honor Society, having achieved Dean's List every semester. The crown jewel at the end of all of this is my new job. Recently, I accepted the position of in-home team counselor with a community program that helps families, adolescents, and children in crisis. What made it work? Saturday. 10 hours of class, hard work, long nights, statistics. Supportive administrators and staff always there to help, faculty extraordinarily committed to their students' success, a remarkable group of women determined to reach their goal and to help each other. There were hugs, cheers, laughter, tears, and a lot of chocolate along the way. This unique program opens doors for many who would otherwise not be able to attend college at all. This day really is my impossible dream come true. Not until now could I fully understand the significance and power of education. Truly, when one is educated, many are educated. Today, I am proud of my achievement, grateful for the opportunity, and ready to embrace the future. I will work hard to help others realize their dreams, offer encouragement and support to those who need it, and promote greater cooperation in a world that desperately needs it. It has been an extraordinary 3.5 years. For their never-ending support, I thank my family, the administrators, staff, and faculty of the Central Mass campus, and the amazing group of fellow students I have come to know and love. We all made it, and we all should feel proud today. Thank you.
Very, very nice, Kim. Thank you. Joseph De Silva has spent his professional career in the higher education field, earning a bachelor's degree in accounting from Western New England University. Joe's first job was as a bookkeeper at Holyoke Community College. After 7 years, he took a new position as the bursar at Springfield Technical Community College. Realizing he needed a master's degree to help him in his career advancement, he found our Master of Science in Higher Education Administration program to be the perfect fit. The totally online program complemented his busy schedule, and the classes and subjects were immediately applicable to his job. For Joe, today is somewhat of a double celebration. Just last week, he was named as Vice President of Administration and Chief Financial Officer at Springfield Technical Community College, and he will be receiving his master's degree from Bay Path. A resident of Longmeadow, Massachusetts, Joe is delighted to have his wife and 2 daughters present in the audience. Please welcome Joe De Silva.
Thank you, President Leary, and good afternoon. President Leary, trustees, family, alumni, faculty, friends, and fellow graduates, I am humbled and honored to be speaking to you today on this very important day. First, I'd like to thank the administration and the faculty at Bay Path College for their hard work and dedication on our behalf. It is through their hard work and dedication at Bay Path College has become the institution it is today. Not only have they prepared us to be academically successful, but they have also prepared us to be successful in our careers. Your journey to this point may have seemed daunting as you coped with rigorous course loads, dealt with financial challenges, or faced other worries that sometimes put your graduation in doubt. Many of you have sacrificed your Saturdays away from your families and loved ones to complete your degrees. Through it all, you remained faithful to your goal, a symbol of your determination and value to the place on your Bay Path education. Today, you join extraordinary alumni who have entered the world with a sense of purpose in pursuit of careers, professions, and education. You face a tough economy and inevitable obstacles, but your education at Bay Path has prepared you to lead with excellence. My situation in life growing up may have been a little different from yours. As the first member of my family to graduate from college, I did not take a bit of it for granted. Over 40 years ago, my parents immigrated to the United States from Portugal in search of a better life. Not knowing the English language, my parents found work in a nearby factory where other Portuguese immigrants worked. Upon entering elementary school, I still can remember myself as being that shy little boy who enjoyed going to school but not having the foundation as other American students. I found school difficult at first. As time went on, I quickly adapted and I reached the same level of knowledge as my classmates. Knowing that in order to end up not working in a factory like my parents, I knew I needed to continue doing well in school so one day I could land a good job and be successful. It was not until my junior year in high school that I decided I wanted to be a civil engineer. After taking my first physics class, I came to the realization that becoming a civil engineer was not something I would enjoy doing for the rest of my professional career. After many conversations with my advisor and having a special liking for math, I took my advisor's suggestion and enrolled in an accounting class. To my surprise, I really enjoyed the course. Having found a field that I really enjoyed, I decided upon graduation to enroll in a nearby two-year community college. After earning my associate's degree in business administration and accounting, I transferred to a private local college. Throughout my 4 years, I ran into many obstacles, especially a serious health problem, but I never lost sight of the end, graduating with my Bachelor's of Science in Administration in Accounting. Shortly after graduating, I found myself a full-time job as an accountant in the community college I had previously earned my associate's degree from. It was hard to believe that 19 years later, I am still working in higher education. Through my professional career, I have always strived to learn as much as I could. I would never just accept a yes or no answer without knowing the reason. And if I was unclear on something, I would not hesitate to ask why. Being persistent and always wanting to better myself in the industry that I have committed my entire professional career is why I enrolled in the Master's of Higher Education Administration program and why I have been successful today. I have just recently been promoted to a vice president, and it would not have been possible to get this promotion if it wasn't for the degree I am receiving today. That is proof that your diploma has more value than you think. So I thank every one of you who has made this college what it is, and every one of you who has supported me and my fellow students along the way. We have received a great education here, which makes it far more than a step between high school and the real world, but rather a stepping stone to our futures. On a personal note, I would like to honor my family, and especially my wife and 2 daughters who are in the audience today, for their encouragement and support. Without them, this would not have been possible. Thank you. Even now, as you are graduating this summer or fall, many of you will be starting those entry-level jobs that will be beginning your careers, and some of you will start graduate school, once again at the bottom rung of the ladder. For those of you already in the workforce, you will be looking for career advancement. Regardless what step you are at, the opportunity exists for you to keep climbing, like it is an endless ladder to heights that you have never achieved before. And if it is that way, I urge you to make sure that you are on the ladder you truly want to be on. Remember, it's your life. Fellow graduates, today we have finished something. You have all believed in yourselves. Now believe in your dreams and be the best you can be. Look around and savor the moment. It only comes around a couple times in a lifetime. Look into your hearts and find the passion that has been brewing throughout your college career. Carl Jung said, "Your vision will be clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes." So today, I remind you all to look into your hearts and be awake before you agree to dream a dream that is not yours. Up to this point in many of our lives, many things have been decided for you. From now on, it is up to you to choose. I say make a choice when you are fully awake, a choice that is informed by your heart and not by what others think or say or believe. Our contribution to the world will not be measured by the money we make or the accolades we receive, but rather by the way in which we share our unique gifts in the world. And the only place to find those gifts is within yourself. So go forth, class of 2011, make your unique contributions. Thank you.
By the authority granted by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Bay Path College is awarding 5 honorary Doctor of Humane Letters degrees. I am pleased to introduce Dr. Melissa Morris Olson, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, who will present the candidates.
Madam President, I would like to present the first candidate, Dr. William L. Sipple. Dr. Sipple, will you please stand and step forward?
Over 500 years ago, the great artist and inventor Leonardo da Vinci made this observation. It has long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. As an educator and entrepreneur, Dr. William Sipple, Bay Path Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs from 1999 to 2010, has inspired generations of students and colleagues who in turn have helped to make our world a better place. With wisdom and persistence, he harnessed the synergy between innovative academic programs with sound business practices, contributing to an unprecedented growth in enrollment and expansion at the college, notably through the launch of the one-day-a-week Saturday program and our graduate school. As an English major and Edmund Spencer scholar, he is equally comfortable discussing literature of the 1500s and the technology needs of interactive classrooms in the 21st century. His visionary outlook blends with an unquenchable curiosity to make him a risk-taker, daring to stretch the boundaries of the academic experience so that students learn to think creatively, act boldly, and have confidence in the paths they choose to pursue. Believing strongly that education provides the foundation and is also the catalyst for the economic vitality of our region, he participated in the establishment of the Knowledge Corridor, a formal cooperation of Hartford, Springfield area political, business, education, and government leaders. The Knowledge Corridor's mission is to develop and promote one of the best educated workforces in the nation and attract businesses to our area. For this intrepid traveler who believes the world is his classroom and the pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong passion, we are proud to bestow Bay Path's highest honor, the Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, upon Dr. William L. Sipple.
As they said at the royal wedding, wow. Madam President, Your Royal Highness, many of you have seen me behind this podium many times. Today, though, is the first time from another perspective. And today, I am truly honored and truly humbled by this recognition. To be honored by your colleagues and your friends is insurmountable. And I thank you, President Leary, and I'll give you another salute, the Board of Trustees for their recognition of our achievements over the last 11 years, but more importantly, for the faith that they put in me, for their willingness to take risks, and for their openness to new ideas. I want to thank especially the group in front of the auditorium today, the faculty, who, without their support, without your help, none of this would have happened. And I'm truly grateful for your never giving up, no matter how far out on the limb we were or how crazy the idea seemed at the time. Without your support, we wouldn't have gotten from back there to having commencement at the MassMutual Center, which is a remarkable step. To the graduates, I congratulate you, I salute you. You are the best testament to my success. Your success is my success. I have said many, many times, you have heard me, education is our last best hope. You've heard it in our student speakers today. What I say to you today is aspire to make a difference. Wherever you go, whatever you do, when you come to the point where you look back, you can honestly say, we made a difference. It mattered. And that is what is truly heartwarming for me today. I also want to thank my wife, Joanne, for her support for more than 40 years, my family who is here today to share in this great honor. And as you go forward, when you look back after more than 40-some years in a career, that you can say, yes, the things we did were the right things, they mattered, and it transformed people's lives. So again, thank you all very much for this great honor.
Madam President, I am pleased to present the second and third candidates, David and Peggy Starr. David and Peggy, please stand and step forward.
Widely known as leaders in cultural philanthropy in Springfield and the Pioneer Valley, the husband and wife team of Peggy and David Starr have set the model for participation, support, and volunteerism. Throughout their lives, they formed a mutual commitment to promote and foster the arts as a way to give back to the community, while ensuring a legacy that could be appreciated and embraced for future generations. Their involvement spans both decades and organizations and includes the Springfield Symphony, WGBY Public Television, the Springfield Museums Association, the Massachusetts Cultural Council, and 88.5 WFCR Public Radio. Among her many accomplishments, Peggy Starr was named a life member of WGBY's Board of Trustees and was responsible for the creation of the Edward and Janet Murrow Society for Major Donors that has generated millions of dollars for the public television station. The president of the Republican newspaper of Springfield, Massachusetts, and senior editor, David Starr is a founder and charter trustee of the Community Foundation of Western Massachusetts and also a founder of the Economic Development Council of Western Mass. In recognition of their continuous support, Peggy and David Starr received the National Public Television Leadership Award in 2007. Recently, WFCR in Springfield named the radio's new studio space the Peggy and David Starr Broadcast Center in their honor. for their combined talents and guardianship of the arts, which exerts a profound creative influence on our communities. We are proud to bestow Bay Path's highest honor, the Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, upon Peggy and David Starr.
I want to thank Bay Path College and, of course, its splendid president, Carol Leary, for this honor, for Peggy and for me. And she mentioned earlier that the process of giving back, and I'd like to leave this very brief message with the class of 2011. You're members of a community. The class of 2011, a larger community, Bay Path College, and a still larger community of Springfield and the state we live in. I say that because Peggy and I understand that the community in which we grew up, the college which we attended together, nurtured us, helped us succeed in whatever ways that we did, and instilled in us the notion that one gives back to the community that made us what we are. Giving back, not just in philanthropy, not just in money, but giving back in service. The community made you. Give it back to the community when you're able to. I hope that that message stays with you. Thank you.
Madam President, I am pleased to present the fourth candidate, Jean Paige Turco, class of '84. Ms. Turco, will you please stand and step forward?
From the small stage of Mills Theater at Bay Path College to summer stock to Hollywood, Jean Paige Turco has followed her star. A native of Springfield, Massachusetts, she has made it from Main Street, USA, to the Big Apple and beyond by determination and focus. A successful actress of television and movies for 25 years, she has been entertaining young and old. And in doing so, she has made them experience the range of human emotions from laughter to tears that are the hallmark of a great artist. A talented and versatile performer, Paige has played a variety of characters, including the girl next door, single mom, graphic artist, science teacher, working professional, and detective. In one of her most famous roles, she is known to millions of children, and particularly to a generation of young boys, as the intrepid television reporter April O'Neil in the smash box office hits Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 and 3. See, they know this. They know this. In an industry where the availability of roles and the opportunity to work is highly competitive, Paige's consistency to secure parts is a testament to the respect she has earned and her strong work ethic. She has starred in such successful television shows as Party of Five, Damages, The Agency, and Rescue Me, and recently has had guest appearances in The Good Wife and Blue Bloods. Through the years, Paige has stayed connected with Bay Path, acknowledging the early influence of Professor Paul Norton, Director of Theater, and has supported the Paul Norton Memorial Scholarship, which assists a new generation of students who find inspiration and creativity through theater. In her words, as taken from the Paul Norton Memorial Service, "I was shaped as a young woman by Bay Path and by Paul's influence. I was taught that I could achieve my dreams, but only with hard work and sacrifice." For this consummate performer of cinema and television, who has pursued the craft of acting with commitment and creativity, we are proud to bestow Bay Path's highest honor, the Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, upon Jean Paige Turco.
Wow, I'm going to say it too. Thank you. I truly, truly am humbled to be the first alumnus to receive this honor. I want to thank Dr. Carol Leary, who is one of the most incredible women I have ever met. She's an inspiration to me, and I'm sure she has been and will continue to be for all of you. I'm also grateful to the Board of Trustees for recognizing my body of work in this way. I have to say a little bit of something. Nobody knows this, but my mom put her PhD thesis on hold in order to be there for me and to support me. And I'm sure she never dreamed that her daughter, the actress, she's an economist, would ever be given this honor. So I have to thank you, Mom, because without your love and support and your belief in me, I wouldn't be standing here today. I also need to mention Professor Paul Norton. He transformed a ballet dancer into an actor. Not an easy thing to do. Whoops. I wish that he could be here today, but I know. Okay. There we go. Awkward. Unless I have a script, a really TV script. I wish that he could be here today, but I know that you're looking down and you're very proud of me, even though I flunked your public speaking course. Lastly, a word of advice to anyone who wants to pursue the arts. Not everyone will be as supportive. As my step-grandmother once said, "That's lovely, dear, but when are you going to get a real job?" Anyhow, thank you. Thank you, Bay Path. Thank you, Carol Leary, and thank you.
Madam President, I am pleased to present the fifth candidate, Her Royal Highness Princess Maha Chakri Sarantorn. Your Royal Highness, will you please stand and step forward?
For generations, the royal family of Thailand has worked unceasingly to advance projects in the areas of education, medical research, nutrition, and agriculture to improve the quality of life for all Thai citizens. Following in this long and noble tradition, from an early age, Her Royal Highness embraced her responsibility as a member of the royal family by dedicating herself to uplifting the well-being of her people. A keen observer and avid listener, Her Royal Highness also possesses a compassionate and caring nature. that touches the hearts and minds of all who meet her. Through her tireless work and devotion to improve and expand public education all across Thailand, particularly in rural and remote areas, she is beloved by the people of her country. A humanitarian of the highest order, Her Royal Highness has also taken a leadership role in establishing nutritional campaigns for children, supporting programs for mother and child care, aiding children with disabilities, and helping to provide disaster relief, among others. As a devoted advocate for many charitable endeavors, Her Royal Highness also leads several philanthropic organizations and foundations. Since 1977, she has been the Executive Vice President of the Thai Red Cross Society. And in 2005, Her Royal Highness was named a United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization Goodwill Ambassador. A passionate ambassador for Thai traditional culture, as well as a committed scholar and lifelong learner, Her Royal Highness has been equally comfortable preserving Thai music and dance as she is promoting the use of technology. Her Royal Highness has been internationally recognized for her work on behalf of the people of Thailand and the region. In 1991, she received the Raymond Magsaysay Award for Public Service, whose past winners have included the Dalai Lama and Mother Teresa. In 2004, Her Royal Highness was presented the Indira Gandhi Prize for Peace, whose past recipients include Mikhail Gorbachev, Kofi Annan, and Jimmy Carter. Most recently, she has also been honored with the Chinese Connection Top 10 International Friends of China Award and the Fulbright Caring Leader Across Cultures Award, both of which recognize her diplomacy to build ties between and among different cultures, for her humanitarian efforts and extraordinary leadership qualities that have been inspirational to her country and to women and men throughout the world. We are proud to bestow BAPAT's highest honor, the Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, upon Her Royal Highness Princess Maha Chakri Sarantor. And now it is an honor and my privilege to introduce to the class of 2011 your commencement speaker, Her Royal Highness, Dr. Princess Maha Chakri Sarantor.
President Carol Leary, members of the Board of Trustees, faculties, graduates, parents, and friends of the graduates, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank President Leary and members of the Board of Trustees for conferring me the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters. President Leary is a good friend of Thailand. She knew even my late grandmother, and we have known each other for about 20 years now. She has kindly offered scholarships for a few students from Jitlada School in Thailand to come to study at BAPAT College. This school was founded by my father, His Majesty the King, and also an alumna of this school. I visited BAPAT College once in April 2004. At that time, I gave a dinner talk about my school. It was a very short visit, but in only a few hours, I learned a lot from BAPAT College. At present, the girl from Jitlada School who graduated from BAPAT College all have good jobs and are doing very well. When I came here the last time, I talked about the schools in remote areas 30 years ago. Transportation was difficult. When schools were built, children had the opportunity to study up to the highest level and has become teachers, nurses, doctors, engineers, businessmen, and businesswomen. Higher education is very important nowadays. It gives us an opportunity to acquire a lot of knowledge, to learn how to search for knowledge, and to learn how to think and create. Furthermore, college education provides an opportunity for students to establish connections with a lot of professors and fellow students in the same and different academic fields. We can associate and work with a lot of people and become good friends. We can join various clubs in which the members share common interests. Some activities may even involve students from other colleges or universities in the country and abroad. These are many opportunities that college education has to offer to the students. I am still working with the people whom I knew while I studied for my bachelor degrees, master's degree, and doctoral degree. We have been helping one another and remain good friends until now. Our friendship is lifelong. President Leary told me that Bypass College has provided opportunity for all people, especially women of all ages and different socio-economic backgrounds, to continue their studies. Besides the traditional baccalaureate graduates of the age of around 22, there are also graduates from all 3 campuses of Bypass colleges across Massachusetts who have started or completed baccalaureate degrees between the ages of 24 to 65. Some came to Bypass College to make up for the loss of educational opportunity while they were young. Some are employed and have worked very hard to earn money or to get support from their employers to go to college. A few are the first generation of the family ever to go to receive college degrees. You have put high values on college education, and I admire that very much. Adults attending college at the later ages might have less time to study due to work or other responsibilities. Their memory and thinking might not be as sharp as before. But the advantage of the people going to the college at the later ages is that they have the sense of purpose and they have a lot of experiences which make it easier for them to understand the subject matters. They know where to search or whom to ask for the knowledge and information they want. They also have more appropriate examples. Besides studying and getting good jobs, college students and graduates should also care about other people and society. We should think about what we can do to make others happy or how they can have better lives. We should try to make our society better. Gathering here are new graduates who are full of energy and really ready to move forward into the challenging world, to try to do things better and to make a difference in the society. Apart from the academic and professional skills, college life has prepared you beyond making your own living. It has transformed each of you into a public-minded and socially responsible person. I'm lucky to have my parents and grandmother of my father's side who worked hard on community development for their people. Although my grandmother on my mother's side was an ordinary housewife, she was a very kind person and enjoyed helping others in and out of her household. When I was little, I followed my parents to many remote areas where I saw living conditions of the people and learned about their needs. At that time, my duty was to interview them to get detailed information about health, occupation, education, and living condition of each household member so that we could help them according to their needs. Even in the city, I like to help to take care of the handicapped. Those childhood experiences have been the basis of my interest in social service and my inspiration to initiate development projects later on. There are a lot of people out there who need help, and I have followed my parents' and grandmother's footsteps in reaching out to them. At the university where I studied, I learned about many remarkable stories of the university students who wanted to serve the society. For example, about 50 years ago, a group of us girl students who were teenagers at that time, now there must be about 70 years old, volunteered to teach the children in the slums. I was a small child then, but I remember so well because they came to have an audience with my father to discuss their plans to help the slum people. Their effort was successful later on. Those slum people had a better flat or apartment to live. They earned enough income for the families and had better lives. After graduation, I started my own project to help the schools in the remote areas, mostly near the border of Thailand. My purpose was to make sure that the children had nutritious food and good education. They should have an opportunity to study up to the level of their highest potentials and to have good jobs in the future. Many people helped me in my project, and teachers, friends, and other people. And I would like to single out a group of university students, all girls, helped even to build a library for a school, and they themselves work as engineer or construction workers among them. And there are some students who joined the Rural Development Club of the university, and some of the engineering students build bridges, starting from fundraising to designing and construction the whole bridge. Some graduates who are company employees or even self-employed still volunteer, and I know a lady who got a degree in civil engineering. She helped as the foreman of the school construction. The students who did not go to remote areas could still help in other ways. For example, donating blood to the Red Cross. They even formed the Blood Donation Club. At present, in Thailand, the Blind Association has a voice library. Those who have sight impairment can rent the voice books from the form of MP3, or they can phone in for online library services. And reading for the blind have always been the kind of community service work that many people can do. Students, I know some students who studied software engineering thought that just reading with their one voice was boring for the blind. So they developed a kind of text-to-speech software in which the novels were read with many voices, narrating lively stories of different characters, like leading male or female characters and the male or female villains. In college, we do not just study the subject matters, but as importantly, we learn to associate, to care and to share. Passion and compassion to serve others are developed in our hearts this way. I have been working with the college in Singapore. It has the so-called assistive technology department. The term assistive technology was coined by this department. Later on, we have organized the iCreate, which is abbreviated from the International Convention for Rehabilitation, Engineering, and Assistive Technology, as an annual meeting to exchange knowledge and innovations on assistive technology that can help the people with disabilities even more. even more and better. Students from Thailand, Singapore, China, and other Asian countries participate in the competition and the exhibition of new technologies to assist the disabled and the rehabilitation patients. Many Thai students who get my scholarship to study have returned to their community to help others. After their graduation, some are teachers and others work in the various jobs to help other human beings. Even a Chinese in China who have received my scholarship when he was a child now has a good job and a good salary. He keeps his service spirits high by saving some money to help needy children. When we help other people, we learn a lot. In helping others, we make our society better and fulfill our own hearts with joy and happiness. Nowadays, the world becomes smaller and we become closer. I can come to the U.S. from the other side of the world more quickly. I can connect with all of you all the time in the digital world. Today, I'm truly honored by Bay Path College to be here. It gives me a chance to meet you and to congratulate all of you new graduates. May I wish everyone an enriched life and successful future, as stated in the motto that I copy from somewhere in Bay Path College. Education enriches lives and opens doors to opportunities. Thank you very much. You remember? I copied from last time.
Oh, thank you, Your Royal Highness. And when you think that she left at 1 a.m. on the 14th of May, arrived at 2 p.m. yesterday, never stopped, went to a dinner with 112 people, went to bed, had a few hours, and up at 5 a.m. this morning, I would say to her and to our esteemed guests from Thailand, we thank you very much for traveling across the world to be here. The Eagle Award is given to a traditional undergraduate student who has had a significant impact on the Bay Path community by exhibiting an overall positive attitude and demonstrating leadership in campus activities and athletics while maintaining a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Established by the Reverend Dr. Enzo DiGiacomo and Mary Louise DiGiacomo, this award is symbolic of the eagle, giving one the strength, faith, and courage to fly to new heights and the vision and wisdom to lead, inspiring others by example. May I ask Carolina Inwanzo, to come forward. Carolina, you're in the audience and you did not know you were receiving this award. Would you come forward? And our former chair of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Enzo, Reverend Dr. Enzo DiGiacomo, and Mary Lou DiGiacomo. Is she here? She's not here today. Her back went out. To come forward for the presentation. While she's stepping forward, let me share a little bit about Carolina. A business major from Springfield, Massachusetts, she has taken full advantage of the opportunities to build her resume and pursued an internship for each year that she has been a student. For the last 3 years, she has interned at the Travelers Insurance Company as part of the Inroads program, a prestigious national internship initiative with major corporations and organizations. I am happy to say that Carolina now has a position with the company. For all 4 years, Carolina has been a member of the tennis team, working her way up from being a significant player to captain. During that time, the team won 2 New England Collegiate Conference championships. She has also been inducted into Bay Path's Maroon Key Honor Society. She volunteers with organizations such as Big Brothers Big Sisters, the Salvation Army, and a soup kitchen in Hartford, Connecticut. Carolina has soared high and spread her wings here at Bay Path and credits the support of her family and friends who are here today. Please join me in congratulating Carolina. The Pathfinder Award is given to a one-day woman who balances her family life, community service, and academics. As a student, she must maintain a grade point average of 3.5 or higher, an impressive feat. She is one that perseveres, lives her life with integrity, and follows her dreams by setting her own path to achieve her goals. This award is given in honor of Bay Path College trustee emerita and chair of the board from 2007 to 2010, Robin B. Davis, who believes in the women in our one-day program. Her husband, John, has provided a beautiful globe as a symbol that the world can be yours as a Pathfinder, along with a gift award. May I please ask, and again, she does not know she is receiving this, Lee Delzingo and Robin Davis, our chair, to come forward for the presentation. And while she's stepping forward and Robin is stepping forward, Lee Moore Delzingo began her bachelor degree program majoring in liberal studies at Bay Path College, Burlington campus in the spring of 2009. While working full-time for the Arlington Public Schools and raising 2 young children as a single mother, she became dedicated to also completing her degree. If there is one word to describe Lee, it would be perseverance. As a student, Lee battled with cancer not once, but twice. Her thirst for knowledge and her desire to improve her family's future helped her to battle some of life's most difficult challenges. And somehow Lee has found the time to remain active in community involvement through community cleanup days and providing meals for families in need. She is also part of the Bay Path Women Who Care, a group started by Burlington students who have conducted food and clothing drives to help local women's and children's shelters. Lee, who truly epitomizes the one-day woman, will also be graduating today with a stellar grade point average of 3.85. And she plans to continue to graduate school. She proudly states that her biggest champions are her 2 children. They are and always will be my inspiration and greatest supporters, Lee once told me. Please join me in congratulating Lee Delzingo on her achievements. All the best. I am now pleased to ask Dr. Morris Olson, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to come. All right. Mike, thank you. David? We will have people standing here to help our students go up and down the stairs. Do you want that? Thank you, Lee. I am pleased again to ask Dr. Melissa Morris Olson, our provost, to come forward to the podium.
Today, we are pleased to award graduate degrees to both men and women, and to award baccalaureate and associate degrees to women in our traditional program, to Molly Jean Carr scholars, and to women in our Saturday one-day-a-week program from the Longmeadow campus, the Central Massachusetts campus, and the Burlington campus. All cords and sashes worn by the graduates indicate a minimum cumulative grade point average of 3.5 with the following significance. The gold cords indicate college honors, the maroon cords indicate membership in the honors program, the blue and white cords indicate membership in Psi Chi, the National Honor Society for Psychology majors, and the purple sash indicates membership in Lambda Epsilon Chi, the National Honor Society for Legal Studies majors, which requires a 3.7 minimum cumulative grade point average in all legal courses. Students who have completed all degree requirements and have earned their degrees with honors are graduating cum laude if they've achieved a GPA of 3.5 to 3.69, magna cum laude with a GPA of 3.7 to 3.89, or summa cum laude with a GPA of 3.9 to 4.0. Would all specialist in education degree candidates now please stand? Madam President, by recommendation of the faculty, it is now my privilege to present those students who have fulfilled all requirements for the degree of Specialist in Education.
By virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Trustees of Bay Path College and by them delegated to me, I confer upon you the degree of Specialist in Education. I am pleased to introduce Dr. Gina Joseph Collins, Dean of the One-Day Program and Interim Dean of Graduate Programs, who will assist with the awarding of the graduate degrees.
Would the recipients of the Specialist in Education degree please come forward as I call your name? Cynthia Lynn Grauman. Sally J. Musica. Maureen Warnick Inman. Dipti Saha. Freddie Faye Salden.
Would all master's degree candidates now please stand? Madam President, by recommendation of the faculty, it is now my privilege to present those students who have fulfilled all requirements for the degree of Master of Business Administration in Entrepreneurial Thinking and Innovative Practices, Master of Occupational Therapy, Master of Science in Communications and Information Management, Master of Science in Education, Master of Science in Higher Education Administration, Master of Science in Nonprofit Management and Philanthropy, or Master of Science in Strategic Fundraising and Philanthropy.
By virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Trustees of Bay Path College and by them delegated to me, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Business Administration in Entrepreneurial Thinking and Innovative Practices, Master of Occupational Therapy, Master of Science in Communications and Information Management, Master of Science in Nonprofit Management and Philanthropy, Master of Science in Education, Master of Science in Forensics, Master of Science in Higher Education Administration, and Master of Science in Strategic Fundraising and Philanthropy. You may now be seated.
Would the graduate class marshal and the recipients of the Masters in Business Administration and Entrepreneurial Thinking and Innovative Practices please come forward as your names are called? Diane Marie Mastriani. our class marshal who is receiving a degree in Master of Occupational Therapy. Our Master of Business Administration and Entrepreneurial Thinking and Innovative Practices, Catherine O. Antis. Paula Marie Arrington. Rachel Ann Blackland. Rebecca A. Brusso. Christina Lynn Chappelle. Christina is graduating today with 2 master's degrees, a Master of Business Administration and Entrepreneurial Thinking and Innovative Practices, and a Master of Science in Nonprofit Management and Philanthropy. Michael J. Davis. Teresa J. Sutherland. Kenneth N. Dubé. Mary Jaglowski. Yasmin Jones. Denise Kelly Bryan. Heather Megan LaCroix. Carolyn S. Limlin. Melanie Mendoza. Christine M. Methy. Peter J. Miller. Mary Jo N. Murphy. Christine Netkovic. Kelly Ann Nielsen. Maureen Ann O'Connell. Alyssa M. O'Connor. Orjula Pareles. Bonzina Piazzik Boshana. Lisa Polar. Alicia Lynn Raymond. Michael Charles Rutz. Jennifer Victoria Salmon Llewellyn. Yesenia Y. Santos. Rosa M. Stellato. Patrick Kevin Sullivan. Nicole Bernadette Thorogood. Lindsay Lauren Watson. Robert Jennings Wiles. Would the recipients of the Master of Occupational Therapy degree please come forward as your names are called? Dawn Alexander. Jacqueline Marie Allard. Leora A. Berry. Jessie Myra Blue Bennett. Gina Marie Brewer. Nina Marie Chickeny. Anna Christina Decker. Michelle Catherine Diorio. Allison M. Dunyan. Colleen Ann Dunn. Julie Irene Uloff. Sarah Elizabeth Gates. Nicholas Raymond Jagier. Amanda Lynn Hogue. Caitlin Michelle Harris. Megan McCarthy. Megan L. Mealy. Ashley Lauren Monroe. Rebecca L. Novo. Janelle Christine Peninsky. Amanda Michelle Pumakis. Rebecca L. Pultman. Heather Lee Robitaille. Robert M. Sarno Jr. Shannon Marie Sticks. Emily Talia Voigt. Would the recipients of the Master of Science in Communications and Information Management, Nonprofit Management and Philanthropy, Education, Forensics, Higher Education Administration, and Strategic Fundraising and Philanthropy degrees please come forward as your names are called? Erica Marie Ansley, Mary Ansley, Lindsay M. Bagaran, Wanda Santiago Banks, Ross Howard Bassin, Suzanne Kinney Bianco, Melissa Ray Beauvais, Amy Marie Bellina, Monica Marie Borgatti, Kimberly Jean Bourguignon, Laura Marie Bragg, Bonnie J. Brissett, Jennifer Marie Brown, Raymond Christopher Brown, Megan Elizabeth Burke, Deborah A. Calderara, Erin Elizabeth Callahan, Melissa Lee Carey, Tiana Elizabeth Carr, Serena L. Choquette, Nina Nashana Copeland, Melissa A. Corderia, Laura A. Colombe, Miranda Ann Crisatelli, Joseph Gonzalez da Silva. All right, Dory L. Dean, Suzanne Claire Dugier Linhoff, Shaka Khan Dixon, Christina A. Dorzinski, Gwyneth C. Drum, Margaret F. Duncan, Brenda E. A. Dunn, Elise Marie Enderly, Jamie M. Ferguson, Randy R. Flynn, Deborah Francom, Kara L. Gallagher, Rachel A. Garvey, Jessica Lynn Gasparino, Michelle Laura Gilbert, Crystal S. Gish, Barbara Ann Goki, Marla Sparrow Gold, Melissa Mitchell Goldman, Mary Ann K. Granger, Connie Ann Green, Sarah Elizabeth Hatfield, Jeff P. Hobart, Terry Lee Hozick, Tammy M. Hoy, Michelle Hughes, Shawanda C. Irving, Noel Renee Jakes, Christina Lynn Jagalewski, Christine Gail Johnson, Michelle M. Johnson, Laura A. Jerkowski, Darlette S. Justice, Nicole Jefflin King Campbell, Michelle L. Kitchen, Lorinda S. Krenke, Bethany Kurzik Locke, Deborah Gail Librero, Sarah Elizabeth Lowry, Linda Angela Magoni, Victoria Marie Malinowski, Stacy Ann Malia, Robin L. Marzin, Roxanne C. Mariana Prawl, Patricia R. Morin, Kimberly J. Morse, Julie Morse Mills, Jennifer L. Nakarwitz, Martha J. Nicodemus, Jacqueline Danielle Norton, Allison L. Pulowski, Catherine Parody, Jessica Carey Peterson, Kristen A. Plaza, Marissa Jean Plaza, Tara K. LaFlamme Police, Shirley L. Pranitis, Jo Marie Ramirez, Deborah Ann Riley, Jillian B. Robinson, Olivia V. Rodriguez, Jennifer Rogine, Yvette Denise Roseman, Karen Elizabeth Rossini, Kimberly Ann Rubaha, Lisa R. Salanich, Laura Ann Sarno, Elisa Surratt, Caitlin Allaire Shea, Danae Elisa Surratt, Jennifer Paige Smitey, Lindsay Allison Smith, Cynthia Ann Smith, Heidi Sullivan, Patricia Ann Sprano Duke, Laura C. Stacio, Colleen Marie Sullivan, Kathleen Acevero Timothy, Kareem Vergara, Megan Kareen Weaver. Lindsay Ann Wells. Heather Marie White. Kimberly Ann Williams. Robin R. Wood. Stephanie Marie Woodard. Robin Ann Yargo. Regina D. Zaski.
We have all of our masters done. Congratulations to our master's graduates. And hopefully we have all of our bachelor's students ready. Right, Melissa?
I would like to ask all baccalaureate degree candidates to now please stand. Madam President, by recommendation of the faculty, it is now my privilege to present those students who have fulfilled all requirements for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts in Legal Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Bachelor of Science in Business, Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice, Bachelor of Science in Forensic Science, or Bachelor of Science in Legal Studies.
By virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Trustees of Bay Path College and by them delegated to me, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Legal Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Bachelor of Science in Business, Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice, Bachelor of Science in Forensic Science, or Bachelor of Science in Legal Studies, with all honors, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto. Please be seated. I am now pleased to introduce Attorney Ann Dobmeyer, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs, who will assist with the awarding of the baccalaureate degrees, and I'm assuming they will be by degree type, correct? Alphabetical by degree type. We're going to try this, and then we're going to get it right. Right, graduates? We're going to get this right. And I really do apologize to the master's candidates. You were very patient. You had a lot of stage time. Okay, Ann Dobmeyer.
Tassels on the left. Would the recipients of the Bachelor of Arts degree please come forward as your names are called? Samantha Evelyn On. Merlene Acinda Abrams. Denise Ann Agramonte. Donna Aguri. Magna cum laude. Carmen J. Altieri. Kimberly Mary Amaralt. Tamara Anisha Anderson. Melody E. Aquaro, magna cum laude. Nomi T. Argenzoni Jimenez. Julie Adamansky. Kimberly M. Barbato, cum laude. Christina M. Becker. Laurel Ann Fortier, summa cum laude. Camille Bendinelli. Candace M. Blake. Lauren Blanchard. Jennifer L. Bleisner. Samantha Kate Bodkin, summa cum laude. Paige Bogart, cum laude. Kristen Leah Bonanno Sordaropoulo. Adina Rose Barassa. Carrie Elizabeth Brennan, magna cum laude. Sylvia Jean C. Brewster. Gina M. Brown, magna cum laude. Kayla Marie Brown. Kelly J. Brown, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Dora Barrage, magna cum laude. Amber Hope Camerlin, magna cum laude. Stephanie M. Campbell. Rebecca Nicole Cardinalis. Karen E. Cargo. Norani Cartagena. Samantha Elizabeth Casey, magna cum laude. Leah M. Cato. Carrie Ann Shabbat. Laura Ann Chant. Maria E. Citron. Penny A. Quello. Jamie Colbath. Judith Colon. Lisa Marie Connors, cum laude. Joan Cortez. Sarah Kelly Costa. Jenny Cruz, cum laude. Angeline Notania Daniel. Elise Laura Da Silva. Bonnie Ann Day. Leah R. Del Conte. Lemore Del Zingo, magna cum laude. Stacy Lynn Derby. Brianna Bethany DeSotel. Vanda Louise Fox Doyle. Elizabeth M. Dubuck, cum laude. Keithia Jean Simon Ducrepin. Eliza L. Duddy. Gay Marie Elizabeth Duncanson. Nicole M. Ickelberg.
Stephanie Marie Eismont. Tricia Marie Elliott. Mafaz D. Ellis. Donna M. Evans. Carolyn C. Fye, summa cum laude. Catherine M. Flagg. Leslie Tyne Fry, cum laude. Karen Lee Gale. Kim Robin Gende. Jasmine Gomez. Meredith B. Gosselin, magna cum laude. Jolene M. Grandmason, magna cum laude. Liz Anita Guerra. Caitlin Teresa Haas. Lisa Marie Hammond, magna cum laude. Patricia A. Hanson Staples. Diana Lynn Hatstadt, magna cum laude. Megan J. Hendrickson. Veronica D. Hewitt, magna cum laude. Sabrina Marie Hicks. Bryn Naomi Hiedla. Toya T. Hill, magna cum laude. Brittany Nicole Holmes. Cynthia Alice Horn, summa cum laude. Barbara Marie James. Joyce Angela Jellison. Kiagu Nushe Johnson. Lynette Elizabeth Johnson, cum laude. Victoria Ann Johnson, cum laude. Peggy Elisa Jones, cum laude. Teresa Marie Kaiser. Vasily Karathanasopoulos, magna cum laude. April L. Kelly. Nora J. Kubaska. Catherine Vasiliki Lacey. Marjorie Lorraine LaCroix. B. Sharon LaFrancis. Megan Rose Leahy. Nicole M. LeBlanc, magna cum laude. Janaea Randy Little. Jennifer Marie Loglisi. Gina Lubo. Michelle Lubert, summa cum laude. Catherine Lowy. Kelly Marie McIntyre. Jamie Lynn McClone. Melissa J. Maddox. Rebecca Lynn McGuire, cum laude. Denise Marie Massanet. Melanie L. Macara, magna cum laude. Amy Beth Marcinkowski, cum laude. Jean M. Marshall, summa cum laude. Jennifer A. Martin, magna cum laude. Crystal Masters. Kalila Mateen, magna cum laude. Corin Judith Mayock. Aaron Courtney McGarrell. Paula Ann McGarrell. Leah Mary McKeever, cum laude. Erin Patricia McWhinney. Anne A. Millette. Michelle Renee Millette. Rosalind Morales. Sheila S. Murphy. Edith Teresa Myers. Teresa Namo. Danielle Nicole Napolitano. Brittany Grace Noble, cum laude. Kemai Michelle Norman, cum laude. Myrna Nunez. Mary H. O'Brien Moore. Laura Elizabeth Olmeda Smith. Rhonda Felicia Outlaw, cum laude. Jennifer Palmer. Emily Rose Pelletier. Jillian Michelle Perry, cum laude. Lorelei A. Phillips. Emma Louise Pickard, magna cum laude. Alexandria S. Poppy. Precious Dion Price, cum laude. Roberta C. Prince. Mitzi M. Ramos. Lorena K. Recca. Julie Lynn Reno, summa cum laude. Taryn Ashley Rickey. Crystal Sherelle Ritchie. Kimberly J. Rizzo, cum laude. Leslie Lasenia Rodriguez. Amanda Elizabeth Rogers. Karen Elizabeth Rokicki, magna cum laude. Donna Madeline Rosamango. Tangela D. Sales. Katie A. Santos. Brittany E. Schoen. Kimberly A. Scott. Carrie Lynn Satowski, magna cum laude. Erica Lynn Serafin. Jennifer M. Silva. Sheena Ann Slota. Heather Marie Smethurst. Colleen Marie Smith. Kelly Lynn Smith. Christina Smith. Marie Smith. Kathleen Patricia Sokol. Jeanette M. Summers. Catherine Ann Saint Laurent, cum laude. Danielle Stango. Jamie Lynn Staples. Hannah Rose McHugh Stidson. Maryam Akila Sullivan, cum laude. Kathleen Shea Supernaut. Jennifer Lynn Toffick, summa cum laude. Sonia Tebow. Kristen Nicole Thomas. Jessica Ann Thornton, cum laude. Jessica Lee Toner, magna cum laude. Danielle M. Turner, summa cum laude. Pamela Jean Turner. Brenda Lise Vallejo. Christina Alicia Vera. Kim Tracy Verrett. Danielle Marie Verrill, summa cum laude. Natalie P. Vicencio. Jennifer M. Visconti. Christy Lynn Wasson, magna cum laude. Christina Marie Welch, summa cum laude. Karen Lynn West, magna cum laude. Cheryl Ann Wheeler. Holly Jill Wheelsma, magna cum laude. Christine Valerie Williams, cum laude. Jody Ann Allison Williams. Kimberly Marie Williams. Marshalee Giselle Williams. Julie Ann Solzik Rona, magna cum laude. Natalie Ann Yale. Denise Ann Zarlengo, summa cum laude. Donna Marie Strand, summa cum laude. Kanaha D. Abrams. Crystal Hope Adams, magna cum laude. Charlotte S. Acco Brew. Jody Anderson. Sarah F. Antonacci, magna cum laude. Would the recipients of the Bachelor of Science degree please come forward as your names are called? Melissa S. Arce, magna cum laude. Suzanne Elizabeth Odette. Amanda C. Bagley, cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Began. Lusa Alejandra Bayo, magna cum laude. Kelly Ann Bennett. Amanda April Placeris, magna cum laude. Ann E. Bergman. Amanda Boileau, cum laude. Cynthia L. Boris. Sonia L. Bosworth. Nora S. Brewer. Michelle Lynn Broder. Ashley Elizabeth Brown. Beverly A. Brown. Christy L. Burby. Stephanie A. Bushy, cum laude. Kimberly Ann Kale. Sandra Christina Caldas. Katrina M. Callow, cum laude. Cynthia M. Cartagena, cum laude. Alana J. Chambers. Zahara S. Chaudhary. Melissa May Shelty. Sydney Jean Chevalier. Megan L. Shotane. Davy Chung. Ashley Marie Clark. Jennifer Lynn Clark, summa cum laude. Rosalie Marie Connolly, summa cum laude. Charmaine A. Cook, magna cum laude. Carmen M. Curry, cum laude. Melanie J. Decker, summa cum laude. Linda Marie Delage. Denise Michelle Demkowski, summa cum laude. Deborah T. DeRoche. Julia Diaz Sullivan. Ashley N. Dion. Maria Natalina Docton, cum laude. Maura Elizabeth Dower, cum laude. Nicole Marie Doobie. Kristen Ann Elsner. Chelsea Anna Estrada. Laconia Renee Fennel. Natasha Figueroa, cum laude. Victoria L. Finnegan, magna cum laude. Christina Rubinaccio Frida. Patricia Freitas. Amy M. Fuller. Jade Morgan Godomsky, magna cum laude. Tracy A. Goldrick. Dorothy H. Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Marzane Gutovsky, cum laude. Lauren O. Hengaski, cum laude. Amber Marie Hoganmiller. Kelly Sue Horton. Linda Gale Johnson. Catherine J. Jones. Angelica M. Kennedy. Anna Com. Dara J. Khan. Chin-Young Kim. Kimberly Ann Kofi. Lorraine Latofsky. Megan Elizabeth Leon. Lauren Michelle LeBlanc. Kelly A. Lentis, magna cum laude. Lisa Marie Latano. Yvette R. Lewis Spence. Amy Lynn Lodovico. Sandra Loesch. Angelica Marie Lopez. Jessica Lee Lopez. Brandy J. Magdaleno. Tracy C. Mara. Ashley Christine Marchand, magna cum laude. Monica J. Marcel. Samantha Zoe Mater, magna cum laude. Jessica M. McDonald, summa cum laude. Brenda Jean McGinnis, magna cum laude. Brianna Lynn McLaughlin, cum laude. Christina Lynn Mesa. Hamida Mohammed. Nicole Elizabeth Morris, magna cum laude. Michelle Lee Nedalicki, magna cum laude. Caitlin Christine Nemec. Zara H. Nizami. Linda Normand, magna cum laude. Ann C. O'Brien. Alex Marie Paige. Lynn Park. Lynn Elizabeth Pellerano. Bethany Renee Patano. Amy Lynn Petrie, cum laude. Kara Smith Philbrick. Jennifer Ann Pontbriand. Jessica A. Priestley, magna cum laude. Kristen Mallory Rennell. Kimberly Tamar Rennis. Tiffany Marie Reyes. Raquela Arlene Richard. Angela Marie Richards, magna cum laude. Lisa Marie Rinaldi, summa cum laude. Margarita Rivera Morales. Maria C. Rodriguez. Emanuela Romaine, magna cum laude. Elizabeth S. Rosa, Amanda Marie Rudier, Jessica Ann Roy, Amanda Ray Shalosky, Abigail Karen Sewell, Sherry Denise Shields, Jacqueline Marie Siddle, cum laude, Melinda R. Seal, magna cum laude, Semra S. Soycott, Angela Ludna St. Charles, cum laude, Allison Marie St. Germain, magna cum laude, Allison M. Stein, summa cum laude, Melanie A. Streeter, cum laude, Kayla M. Taylor, Allison Marie Tebow, Kimberly Sue Thomas, magna cum laude, Melissa Lee Trinidad, Sherry L. Washington, Amber L. Wynn, Dawn L. Wright, cum laude, Carolina Ingwanzo, magna cum laude, Kaylee Therese Yorko, Elizabeth Ingalls Zaccaro, cum laude, Jasmine Zapata Corridor, cum laude, Rachel K. Zovich, Natalie Christine Zuko, cum laude, Antoinette Renee McGraw.
Would all associate degree candidates now please stand? Madam President, by recommendation of the faculty, it is now my privilege to present those students who have fulfilled all requirements for the degrees of Associates in Arts or Associate in Science.
By virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Trustees of Bay Path College and by them delegated to me, I confer upon you the degree of Associate in Arts or Associate in Science with all honors, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto. Would Dr. Gina Joseph Collins please come forward to award the associate degrees?
Would the recipients of the Associate Degree in Arts and the Associate Degree in Science please come forward as your names are called? Elizabeth Battistone, magna cum laude. Asia D. Breedlove. Kimberly Ann Cote, cum laude. Kathy Elizabeth, summa cum laude. Cynthia Jean Gilbert Winhelson, magna cum laude. Amy Catherine King. Jamie Lee Leitz. Lisa Marie Mona. Sonia Samaris Morales. Yvonne Mitchell Norman. Sarah Grace Rawson. Sheila Sanabria. Amanda Crystal Soto. Angela Rita Stachawayak, cum laude. Associate in Science degree candidates, Connie F. Alfia. Danielle Kristen Benoit. Antoinette McGraw. Danielle Benoit, magna cum laude. Carol E. Chapman. Jamel Cruz. Maria Dickerson. Tracy A. Eggleston. April Ann Elliott. Myra Phoebus. Charminian Forte. Kristen Grasso, cum laude. Ventrice Haynes. Jennifer Lee Heyer. Michelle Kristen Lehman, cum laude. Stephanie Renee Lent. Susan McLeod. Holly Marie Mann. Kristen M. Matarazzo. Christina Matias. Tim Nett. Francis Herman Nussbaum. Keisha Owens. Irma Iris Pagan. Rosalie Barbara Pancanier. Emelisa Santiago. Anya Latisa Seeley. Natalie Matthews Shaw. Lisa Silva. Kelly Elizabeth Thompson, cum laude. Jordan Grace Wall. Andrea Lauren Zoschak. Congratulations. I now ask the Bay Path College faculty and the entire audience to join me in congratulating the 2001 graduates for their tremendous achievements. I now ask Ann Fitzgerald, President of the Alumni Association Council, please come forward to lead the Alumni Pledge.
It is an honor as President of the Alumni Association to welcome you to the ranks of proud Bay Path alumni. Please join me in reading the Alumni Pledge. As a member of the Bay Path College Alumni Association, I pledge to actively support the college and the association by promoting Bay Path's proud history, by offering my service to the college and the association, and by contributing to the college's continued growth and well-being. I promise to be loyal to my college and to my fellow alumni members, and to conduct myself in the highest traditions set forth by the college. I now ask the faculty and this entire audience to stand and remain standing for the benediction.
We have arrived. This is the threshold of a new beginning, the doorway opening upon possibility. So I offer you words of blessing by the Irish poet and teacher John O'Donohue. In out-of-the-way places of the heart, where your thoughts never think to wander, this beginning has been quietly forming, waiting until you were ready to emerge. Though your destination is not yet clear, you can trust the promise of this opening. Unfurl yourself into the grace of beginning. That is at one with your life's desire. Awaken your spirit to adventure. Hold nothing back. Learn to find ease in risk. Soon you will be home in a new rhythm, for your soul senses that the world awaits you. May it be so. Amen.
Best wishes to all of our graduates and guests today. You have been a very patient and kind audience. This concludes our commencement ceremony for 2011. Please be aware that as the faculty file out, they will form a line to personally congratulate the graduates as they recess. Again, congratulations to the class of 2011.